Hello, everyone. Thank you, Lee Kang. So let me first share my screen. Can everyone see my screen? Yeah, yeah, we can. Okay. Okay, so hello, everyone. I'm Quinn. I'm 24 years old this year. I am also a spirulina baby who has eaten Elken spirulina for 25 years. So I am the eldest daughter of Kelly Singh, who is also the eldest sister of the Elkin Singh family of brothers and sisters. And it was also because of my parents, I've been in contact with Elkins and Elkin's molecular reform therapy concept before I was born. So I'm really happy to be invited to share you some of my small stories about my life with Elkin spirulina. So in the beginning of my mother's pregnancy, I heard that she doesn't have good health at that time, and she was worried that she wasn't able to give birth to a healthy baby. But fortunately, after my aunts and my uncle's introduction of Elkin, my mom started to take Elkin spirulina to regulate her body. And I believe it's because of the rich nutrients within Elkin spirulina, it gradually improved her physical condition. So I was able to grow up safely in my mother's stomach and finally come out into this world with a weight of 3.5 kg. So after I was born, my family said that I was really easily to be taken care of because I was really healthy. I don't have I don't get bloated and I don't get uncomfortable at all. So when I was just born, I could sleep until dawn and I could sleep until morning, and also I can sleep through the night. So the nanny said that it was really, really easy to take care of me. Just like my cousin, the milk that I drank when I was young was also added with Elkin's spirulina powder and also Elkin's LG6. So my milk has really different from others ever since I was young because it's filled with rich nutrition and growth factors. So when I started to grow up to be more than 1 years old, my parents discovered that I don't seem to have a lot of hair, and I was kind of bald. So you can see my pictures when I was about 2 years old. I went to the studio to take pictures of children. And because my hair was so little, my mom wanted me to look like a girl, right? So I could barely, so they have to help me tie a hair like this. So this picture made me look like this other kid, right? Compare these two pictures. Don't they look the same? So at that time, in order for me to grow my hair, my nanny provided a lot of remedies to help increase my hair. But what I didn't know was that as I eat more and more spirulina, I don't have that kind of lack of hair problem anymore. So this is a picture of me when I was 5 to 6 years old. From this photo, you can see that my hair is not generally thick, becomes really thick now. So I have to also ask the hairdresser to cut my hair thinly because I just had too much hair. And so I simply cut it until it was a boy cut. And so this volume followed me until to this day. So when I went to cut my hair, the barber will also say that, wow, my hair is actually really, really good. It's really dark and also nutritious. And also one of my hairdressers asked me to go home and thank my parents for giving me such good hair. And I also think that is because Elkin spirulina provided my body with abundant and sufficient nutrients so that I have enough nutrients to give to my hair. After all, if we want our hair to grow well, we need to give it enough nutrition, right? And also protein is one of the most important things to grow hair. And spirulina has a lot of protein inside. So in addition, I was really fortunate that I rarely get sick as I grow up. Even if I was really sick, it was just a minor illness such as fever, sore throat, and then I also would recover really fast compared to other normal people. So to give an example, after I went to university, I will have to meet a lot of new people in my life because we have hundreds of people in classes. And also at that time, I discovered that my immune system was actually really good because I rarely got sick during college. I rarely get cold or flu from my friends. I don't even get fever or a cold because of some rain. So even if I was sick, I don't have some serious symptoms because usually I would just take Elken's products whenever I get sick. And also I would recover by myself without taking any medicine. So I think it's really different. Like you will become really different if you take healthcare products to maintain your body, because even if your body is weak, it won't get too weak. So in addition to the help of Elkin's spirulina, it was more obvious during my process of school and studying, because it allowed me to become more energetic and be able to concentrate more. So in addition to tuition classes in middle school, in high school, I also took the initiative to sign up for piano classes, participated in the school basketball team, and also the Chinese orchestra, which was the busiest, because the Chinese orchestra basically needs continuous high intensity practices. So we'll have to stay in school for at least 3 days after school per week. And during breaks, we'll have to live in school for more than 2/3 of the vacation. So of course, this includes long holidays at the end of the year. So after I arrived at the university, I was still very, very active in participating in a lot of activities and which filled up all of my free time. So this kind of life, I don't have enough time to rest at all. In addition to tuition, I have to take extracurricular activities, and also I have to deal with clothes, food, housing, transportation by myself when I go to the university. So it's super busy. And so you might think that if I do this, I definitely cannot keep my attention and concentrate and listening to my classes, right? I would probably fall behind. Although I didn't have a good rest during the whole process, um I you would think that I would doze off whenever I go to classes. I also can't perform well in extracurricular classes, right? But when I went to middle school, I only slept for average of more than 5 hours per day. And after I went to college, sometimes I have even less rest. So, but under normal circumstances, I can still remain my energy until the night, so I don't doze off during class, and I also perform well in extracurricular activities. So I usually consume 15 to 20 tablets of spirulina every day, ever since I was young. However, if there's a special occasion, like if I have to take an exam, or I don't have enough sleep, or I'm especially tired, or I need to stay up late, then I'll eat more spirulina. I will eat 1 cap of spirulina, which is about 30 tablets, which allow me to continue to maintain a better mental state. So this is why Elken spirulina helped me the most. And also, perhaps I've been taking Elken spirulina since I was within my mom's belly, so it probably helped me even more. So my brain developed even better, and also because my parents gave birth to me, so I have this skill that's packaged within me, and I was able to perform well in learning and also in my extracurricular activities as well. I can quickly absorb and understand what I've learned in my own interpretation. So Elkin spirulina also had indirectly helped my academic and extracurricular activity performances. So let me show you some pictures. I've got all A's in my UPSR, PMR, and SPM in government exams ever since I was little. But because STPM, I wasn't really good in math, so I got 3.75 out of 4, which out of 4 points. So when I got to the university, I finally graduated with a score of 3.92. In addition, I also performed really well in extracurricular activities in middle school as well. So after I went to university, I also appointed to some important positions and responsible for large and small activities in different group in different clubs. So although it's really embarrassing for me to say it myself, I actually want to let everyone know that it's not a simple thing to take into account both schoolwork and also extracurricular activities, because it's so busy. Naturally, my grades would definitely be affected, but because you see, I consume Elken spirulina and other products, it was really, my grades didn't fall. So you can see in the picture, Elken spirulina and also other products will always be placed on my desk during my university. And my parents also give me a various of Elken products every time they send me something. So I'm really grateful to my parents and Elken spirulina to help me and become my most reliable support throughout my life of studying safely and healthily. So now that I talk about it, you guys might wonder, is it right for me to rely on Elkin's spirulina this way? Is it okay? To be honest, my friends around me will also ask this question as well. Because watching me swallow a lot of healthcare products every day, it's like an old man taking medicine. Because I don't only take spirulina, but I also take LG6, also EPA fish oil, ester C, and so on. So actually, I also want to say that my busy life without enough rest is not good. These health habits is really not good, and I've been working really hard to improve this habit. But the point I want to bring out is that if we're a healthy person today, we have a healthy lifestyle, we a balanced life diet, and also exercise regularly, we naturally don't need to take a lot of healthcare products, right? However, many of us who are studying or working now, taking balanced nutrition that we need every day and to live a lifestyle is really, really essential. So in my opinion, healthcare products is really important for modern people and people who live in the city, as they're not, as we don't really take care of ourselves whenever we're sick, because we really think that we shouldn't waste the money to buy medicine, and also we should use the money to buy supplements, right? Because it takes so much money. However, the principle of eating healthcare products is the same as we maintain our cars. If I have been regularly spending a certain amount of maintenance and changing the black oil, changing the tires, then the lifespan of my car parts will be longer. And also, I won't have to spend so much money. And also I can drive with a peace of mind and also drive really, really peacefully. But if I'm reluctant to spend money on repairing my car for a long time, I don't change the black oil, I don't change the brake pads, I don't take good care of it, and every day I would use it, then the lifespan of this car would definitely be shorter. And as long as it's checked and then a major event happens, then a lot of money will be needed to repair it. So if it's not repaired, then the car can only be thrown away, can only be scraped, or else it'll be too dangerous to drive in it, right? But can we scrape and can we discard our body and get a new one? Well, so for me, Elkin's molecular reform therapy holds a special existence to me. We protect every part of ourselves so that we wouldn't be too panicked or get off guard when we encounter unexpected things. And also, who knows whether our family will have some problems or diseases where we might get in the future. So these Elkin's products will able to help us prevent these major problems that we might have in the future. So I'm really grateful to my parents for allowing me to take Elkin's products from childhood to adulthood so I can grow up healthily. So that's all for my sharing. Thank you. Oh, hi. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Quinn. That was just such amazing sharing, because ever since they take Elkin spirulina when they're in the belly, they're able to have a strong cognitive skills, right? They're able to excel their academic skills. And also, one really important point that Quinn brought up during her sharing is that we shouldn't wait until the end. We shouldn't wait until there was a major problem that happens to our body, and then we start wasting all our money. Instead, we should spend tiny maintenance. Actually, wow, we have come to 500 people today. That is just so amazing. Thank you all for coming. And so now we're